Good afternoon. I am joined today by three of the recipients of the BMA's inaugural 30 Under 30. Well, this is an initiative that we launched this year to showcase the up-and-coming talent that exists within the bathroom manufacturing sector. And it's a real privilege for me to interview with James, Danny, and Ellie, who are going to tell us a little bit about them, their roles, and what the future looks like for the bathroom sector. So if I can come to you, James, first, can you tell us, first of all, about your company and what your role is within the business?
Sure, yeah. Cheers, Tom. So yeah, my name is James Ray. I work for the Roca Group. So it's a family-owned leading bathroom group, manufacturing group with a global presence over 40 brands. So the two others that you may be aware of, Lauf and Alape, as part of the group. My role for Roca at the moment is a global projects manager. So I look after the A&D channel for architects and designers. Fairly new role for me. I started in March, and have a primary focus of working with the key kind of design hubs around the world, focusing on international projects, whether that's hospitality, residential or other commercial sectors.
What's the best part of the job for you, James?
For me, it's probably people and culture. It's really interesting speaking to different designers, different architects working around the world, who kind of share our vision in terms of making the bathroom a better space, all levels, not just a premium. And yeah, I think it's being able to create something tangible at the end of it, and kind of sitting there, the project team, and looking at what we've achieved.
Ellie, tell us about your role and about the company where you're based.
Yes, so I'm Ellie and I'm a creative designer at BeModern, and we are over the bathroom and heating sector. So it's interesting role as a designer going across all kinds of products. And we are celebrating our 60th anniversary this year, and a family-owned business, so it's all very exciting. And
So
I've been in the role for about 3 years now.
Brilliant. So two very different businesses. We've got a multinational and a family-owned business, and two very different roles as well. Danny, can you complete the jigsaw and give us a bit of information where you're from and what your role involves?
Yeah, so my name's Danny. I work for a company called Lecico PLC, which is part of a wider group, Lecico. It's an Egypt-based company, and we manufacture sanitary ware, such as ceramics. I've been at the company now around 3 years and have been in the technical manager role around 2 years, making sure everything complies with regulations for sanitary ware, basins, and everything incorporated within the bathroom suites for the UK.
So we've got a commercial role here, a technical role, and a design-led role. So really showing the breadth of different possibilities within the bathroom industry. Ellie, what is it about designing bathroom products that you enjoy, and what are the trends that people should be looking out for?
Yeah, so it's quite a specific market, but it's a very important. Bathrooms are so important in people's houses, and people often say a bathroom designer. Why do we need a bathroom designer? But of course, a space feels good, and the storage is utilized because someone's thought about it. And yeah, I kind of look at trends from the bathroom industry and also the kitchen industry and just interior trends in general to kind of see the next new colors, the like woods are now coming back in, or the wood grain, so that's quite exciting. How do we make the bathroom the nicest place we can make it, and kind of give everyone that kind of spa-like experience, even if that's an imitation board or the real material.
Good stuff. So we've got about the creation of great spaces there. Danny, the technical side of things and the compliance side of things is really important as well, isn't it? So what's your role in ensuring people stay safe, essentially?
Yeah, so a lot of my job is obviously making sure the products comply to relevant British standards, and in the UK, the water regulations. This is for functionality and for health and safety. The market is definitely going in the way where we're more conscious of things like backflow. So we need to stay up to date with the change in regulations to make sure we meet the criteria as best we can.
James, coming to you, you're obviously working with architects and designers, which tend to be really at the forefront of what the built environment is going to be like, both now and in the near future. What do you think things are looking like for the bathrooms of the future, and just generally the future of the industry?
Yeah, I think Ellie made a good point on space, and especially in some of our major cities, prices are going up, but actually the space left for the bathroom tends to go down. So a focus on the sustainable use of space, and also depending on what sector, if it's a designer working on a 5-star hotel, we talk quite a lot about water saving and not experience saving. So, if you were to take the flow rate from a shower head and completely halve it, that guest experience is going to be quite badly negatively affected in terms of the enjoyment. But actually, if they could flush the toilet on 2 and 4 litres instead of 6 and 3, they're saving water, but it doesn't impact their experience of the space. So it's trying to be innovative and create bathrooms that work for lots of different needs, with a sustainable eye on how to kind of preserve the future.
So what would you advise someone that's perhaps not really thought of the bathroom industry before, as they're kind of casting their net out and considering what career to go into? Ellie, what do you think? Is there a future within the bathroom sector?
Definitely a future, and I think people are being a lot more brave with their choices. We're seeing it going from gloss white and greys to now green is quite now an obvious choice, and the navies, and people are going a lot bit braver and bolder, which leaves room for more designers and more creativity. And I think the whole wellness space is now, it's absolutely boomed, and the bathroom naturally falls in that. And I think people see that as being more important, especially after COVID. It's about bringing plants in, about natural materials. It's kind of probably changed the way your average person will look at interior design and bathroom design. So maybe they might spend a bit more money or a bit more time, focus.
Cool. So definitely a future in the sector, and a bit more of an interesting future as well. It's not just a functional space, but an important room.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Can I just ask you before we wrap up the conversation, what achieving the 30 under 30 status within BMA has meant to you? Because it's a big honour. You've been nominated by your peers in your businesses, and it was really a competitive process to identify the top 30 under 30. So what's it meant to you as individuals, Danny?
Yeah, so I think it's nice to be recognised, especially being younger in the business, and coming through. It gives you that passion and drive to keep going, and that what you are doing is being noticed. And I'd say it's a good building block for other people within our business as well to think, I want to do the same for next year. So,
Ellie?
Yeah, it's really nice to be recognised. You're working with people with a lot more experience than you normally, so it's kind of nice to be acknowledged that you are making a difference, and the younger people in the business are important as well. So yeah, it's been a good boost.
Thanks, Ellie. And James?
Yeah, I mean, to back up, similar to what Ellie and Danny said, I think the industry faces a challenge in terms of attracting, a lot of young people to it. I think there's other industries that find it quite easy, but a lot of people don't grow up wanting to, necessarily work in the bathroom space. They kind of fall into it. So, acknowledgement that we're all doing the right thing, because you work hard, but you don't necessarily get told that you're working in the right way. So it's a great kind of way to kind of reflect and be proud of where we've all come, and hopefully what we go on to do in the future.
Well, massive kudos to all three of you. It's a great achievement, and look forward to seeing you at many more BMA events and functions in the future. But your contribution to the industry is really valued. And again, just massive congratulations.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tom.